What up, family? Ghetto News Reporter Mary Dash, Twin Mary, and the Lee. Today is Tricky Tuesday in my city, Chicago, December the 7th, 2021. So they say I got 4:37 on my Sony clock AM. Like I said, in my city, Chicago. I spell it Shecargo. Now in China, they always say that they are ahead of us, which means it could be December the 8th. 2021, or it could be December the 8th, 2020, because a leap year, or it could be December the 7th, 2020. Either way, somebody gonna be smoking after this video. You understand what I'm saying? Hopefully it'll be in a good way. Now, let me keep it real simple, because I was taught in Alcoholics Anonymous to keep it simple, stupid. That's what KISS stand for, KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. And I'm a simple kind of person. You understand what I'm saying? Like to send this out to Mark Zuckerberg, the founder, or I should say the CEO of Facebook. It's gonna be kind of all over the place because I'm a complicated person, but I keep it simple. Yeah, understand what I'm saying? If you're a real Mary McNamara, you about to know how I think. Let me start it off by saying this. I was once I had a profile on MySpace back in the day before I got railroaded May 31st, 2008 for so-called disarming a police officer, something I did not do and became a first-time felon, all due to the fact that I am somebody. I'm the originator of rap music. I was in the Chicago Sun-Times newspaper at the age of 6 in 1973 for being a child abuse victim and standing up for myself and pretty much advocating against, or for, I should say, other child abuse victims or people who have been, cheated or slighted or, disenfranchised in some way, shape, or form or whatever and stuff. Now, I didn't know at the age of 6 I was going to get to this point in my life being your ghetto news reporter and the originator of rap music, but my higher power have a funny way of doing things. Long story short, I've given my story to Oprah at least 3 times and stuff. And, some people could see either your potentials and your worth before you can, or both, and they might be rooting for you, or they may be, trying to kill you to get your number 1 spot. Either way, I'm still alive as of today. You understand what I'm saying? Tricky Tuesday or Wednesday. You understand what I'm saying? We can go back and forth with that all day. Let's just keep it simple. Okay, real talk. Long story short. I put my profile, my book I had written, Rhymes, Poems, and Metaphors Plus One Song, on a website that I had, came up with www.mary-mac.biz. Mary-mac.biz. And I had this one guy by the name of Anthony. He was a white guy, Sparazzi or something like that. And I met him through a friend who was an AA member or whatever and stuff. Never knew the guy, and I gave him all my information, as far as my DCFS files, my book contents and stuff. And he put my book together or whatever and put my website together, and he put my MySpace together. But I didn't kind of like the MySpace or whatever, and so I had figured out how to make it better. And I had Martin Luther King, in the background or whatever and stuff. And it was real nice. It was a lot better than what he had done. But because people didn't want me as a competitor or the competition, you understand what I'm saying? I ended up getting railroaded for so-called disarming a police officer, something I did not do. Okay? I went to prison. I've been going through hell ever since, May 31st, 2008. The competition is fierce and, mad right about now. I don't care. I learned that, I have to do things my way and, start back with that hunger, spirit that I had at the age of 6 in 1973, because I was also starving, as a little child and stuff, and, abused, and, it was real bad. It was real bad. You understand? But God got me through that and, a whole lot of stuff. And I thought I had my life on track, but the devil stepped in and stuff because this is big business, right? I remember going to getting my GED, me being a person who never, you know, finished grammar school. I went maybe a few months, never went to high school. I got my GED in 2006, and I tried, go to college or whatever. The entry exam was kind of hard. It was kind of difficult, and so they had me write I guess you would say a thesis or whatever and stuff on, whatever the subject was, and I pretty much talked about how hard it was for me to get into, you know, college or whatever. It was a lot of, red tape, if you want. And it was just a little too hard and stuff. Now, Mark Zuckerberg, they said he never, finished college, and Bill Gates didn't either and stuff. And, Mark Zuckerberg is supposed to be worth $15 billion. But long story short, if I've been on Facebook since a few years or whatever and stuff, he's worth more than that, because I'm worth at least a zillion. Priceless. Okay, let's just keep it real. Okay, it's not about the money with me. And the person who made my website, Anthony, he had, and he has my whole book or whatever and stuff. And rhymes, poems, and metaphors plus one song. And I paid him $1,000, to put it on, the internet or whatever. But of course, they have taken the website down, and my MySpace, they made it look like I was crazy and stuff. And they've been picking at it since I've been at this location where I'm at in my city, Chicago, 6210 South Kenbark Avenue, Chicago, Illinois, 60637, apartment 308, trying to make it seem as though I'm, crazy or whatever, or, delusional or whatever the case, just trying to discredit me or whatever the competition is. And I just got through looking at the Mark Zuckerberg, come up or whatever and stuff. I'll put it in the description of this video, and that I will call, shout out to Mark Zuckerberg. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. I am not a hater. Okay. Long story short, I seen some similarities in his, bio, if that's what you want to call it, documentary or whatever and stuff. And he was also on Oprah in 2010, gave $100 million to some school project or whatever and stuff. And my city, Chicago, is still going through the most or whatever. They call it Chirac. I guess they really don't like me and stuff. Even though the first lady that I put up in the White House of color, Michelle Obama, thanks to me, you understand what I'm saying? Real talk. And my motivation and determination, you understand what I'm saying? Real talk, is from Chicago. South Side, you understand what I'm saying? Real talk. Shout out to Michelle Obama. Now, I might go hard on my family, friends, and Mary McNamara's and stuff, but you know me. Deep down inside, I care for you. And you also know, if I go, we all go. And that's dead or alive and stuff. So, with that said, I hope it all works out for all of us, and we can get past all this, rivalry and competition, because I thought I made it real simple in my book, Rhymes, Poems, and Metaphors plus one song. But not only that, if it wasn't for me, merely you got a new supporter and originator of real rap music, and me writing my poems, and one poem in particular I can't remember because I don't have my book, because they have, made sure I don't have access to it, so I won't be able to reference the real, reason why people hate me, I guess. You understand what I'm saying? But I talked about in one poem that I can't remember right now, but it says something like, technology becoming, its highest points. Let me see. Cars and technology reaching their highest points or whatever and stuff. I can't remember right now, because I wrote the poem in when I was about Mark Zuckerberg's age or a little younger. You know what I'm saying? Mark Zuckerberg is about 28 or whatever and stuff. So I wrote it when I was in my 20s and stuff, and I'm 54, born May 25th, 1967. So, and I'm under a lot of pressure. And I'm doing all this by myself with the help of my higher power, my ancestors, and hopefully, them real spirits and stuff, because things was looking kind of gloom for a while, y'all, and it's still kind of rocky right now and stuff. But, just for the record, I don't drink, drugs, or smoke. My sobriety year is December 25th, 1997. I have 24 years of sobriety, even though people try to take that as well from me, along with my family, friends, and Mary McNamara's and stuff. But the devil is a liar on fire, and they keep messing with me, I guarantee. My higher power go show up and show out as usual. Wow. I made a promise to my ex-girlfriend, LaWanda Joy Jacobs, that I would make her special or whatever. And I know when we was in our relationship for more than 10 years that she thought, I was a player, a Mac, or some, person she could get over on or whatever the case may be. But she too met Oprah Winfrey. I've never met Oprah Winfrey that I can remember. Maybe as a little child, I don't remember. You understand what I'm saying? But Oprah knows me better than she probably knows herself, and so do you all and stuff. You understand what I'm saying? I'm still trying to figure it out. I didn't even get a chance to read my book like I would like to and stuff because of the urgency and, the importance of me trying to get my story out, and help others as well. And I got a lot of crap back in my face, but hopefully one day, somebody, do the right thing. Either way, if not, my higher power will. So I'm used to playing pool and breaking, the crown to see, what lands and stuff. You understand what I'm saying? Because everybody coming for my crown. See the smile? You understand what I'm saying? Government funded, by the way. I'm pimping, if that's what you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? I'm a pimp, but I'm not a pimp, but just for the ones out there who still thinking they a pimp, you're playing a Mac and all that, step your game up, because we on some all around the world. You understand what I'm saying? I'm in your house right now, for real. And with that, check this out. I'm gonna break this and see what happens, okay? Hold on a second. Hold on. All right, here we go. Let's see what lands, for real. Uh-oh, they jumping. I got the color purple and the 10. What's on the ground is the blood of Jesus, the red ball. Can you see it? That what fell on the ground. So because that fell on the ground, we got to put it back. But what fell in the pockets was the color purple, the number 4, and the 10. Okay, so everybody knows, 10 City is my city, Chicago. The color purple is Oprah Winfrey. You understand what I'm saying? Oprah, I knew they was going to try to upstage us and stuff. And when I was at 14, it added up to 14. Money, Mississippi. Emmett Till was supposed to be 14 years old and got, killed because he whistled at a white lady in Money, Mississippi. Okay? At the age of 14. Now, I don't know how true that is, but I know, numbers don't lie, right? Think about it. Okay. So, when I was in college, community college on Wilson, Harry S. Truman, and that I believe was once Harriet Tubman College, but is now Harry S. Truman. The Hispanic guy, the so-called professor, he was a young guy. Once he, read my theses or whatever about how hard it was for me to get into college, I was the last one writing and stuff. You understand what I'm saying? I write, I'm not that good. I'm not going to sit here and lie and say I'm all that, but I do pretty good. I got his attention enough where he told me, you playing with the big boys. Well, let's see what God got to say about that, because I got this Bible right here. And this is what it say. The number 3 is the one that fell on the floor, right? You see that? You see that number 3? You see it? Chapter 3? I know you see it. This is James chapter 3. Can you say LeBron James? He wanted to be Jordan, and Oprah wanted to be me. So this is 3, 4, and 5. It says, warning to the rich. You see that right there? Warning to the rich. I know you see it. True wisdom is peaceable. You see that? Now, I just got this Bible from the thrift store a couple of days ago. It's the white Bible. Paid about $5. It's paying off. You got to pay to play, not steal to play. Okay? I know you see it. Mark Zuckerberg. Okay? The blood of Jesus, you'll never be able to beat. And with that, I hope I make everybody's day peaceful. Step your game up. Real Mary McNamara, believe in yourself, and the rest will come true. Peace. Shout out to the family.